How does love look like without fear? In our last episode, we saw that as long as one is emotionally attached to another, then fear is inevitable. If you are psychologically dependent on another, then you must be afraid. You have to be afraid. In this episode, we are going to study what love looks like without fear. The question is it possible to love without fear? And this love should not just be an idea, but actually. By idea, I mean it's not just something you think about. It's something that you have experienced. Have you experienced love without fear? Have you, in your life, loved someone without fear, without attachment? Because you saw that fear comes as a result of being psychologically dependent or emotionally attached to another. And many argue that there can be no love without attachment. But that is not true, because look at just how we usually love. Your inner FBI is always active. The investigator inside is always active. You always ask the question, why are they online but not replying? Or who is that person commenting? That is how we usually love. You find someone has a boyfriend or has a girlfriend or has a spouse, but they spend most of the time on their social media platforms. You go to Facebook, you go through all the posts, the comments, you check all the people that have commented, you check who has liked their comments, you see. Then you also investigate or even analyze their tone. You ask, why did their tone change? So when you do that, you are not loving, you are investigating. Now you can imagine love without all that. How does love without attachment look like? Now, love without attachment is, for instance, texting. You text the one you love, they reply late, but you don't panic. You don't create a story out of it. You just continue with your day. They go out with their friends, you don't feel threatened. You don't need constant updates. You are just okay with their freedom. I know you must be aware of lovers. Your girlfriend or your boyfriend goes out with friends, and you keep calling to find out where they are. After 30 minutes, you are making a call. You call them, they tell you, I'm with my friends in a taxi. Then you tell them, when you get to, where are you now? They tell you, we are now in South Sea. We are going to Two Rivers. You tell your girlfriend, when you get to Nyayo Stadium, give me a call. Then somehow they forget to give you a call when they get to Nyayo Stadium. Then you call again and ask, have you, where are you now? They tell you, we just passed Nyayo Stadium. Then you get annoyed. But didn't I tell you that when you get to Nyayo Stadium, you call me? Alright, when you get to Kenyatta Avenue, please give me a call. Where there is no fear, you don't keep on investigating. You don't feel threatened when they tell you they are going out with their friends. You are okay with their freedom. Or they are quiet one day, they don't call you the whole day. You notice that they have not called you the whole day. You may ask calmly, but you don't worry about such eventuality. Again, you could express how you feel freely, without fear of losing them, without editing yourself, without trying to maintain the connection. Where there is no fear, you communicate freely, you express yourself freely. Then apart from that, even if they are to leave you, even if they are to dump you, you feel sadness, yes. You miss them, yes. but you don't lose yourself. Loving without fear, when they leave you, you don't lose yourself. You don't go mad. You don't commit suicide. You don't go without food for 20 days. You don't keep on checking last scene every minute. No. You don't even question your worth. They left you. You don't keep on questioning your worth. Where did I go wrong? Am I not a man enough? What is it that I don't have that is going to get elsewhere? You don't question your worth. And what is the reason? It's because you are never holding them psychologically. You are only relating with them and not depending. One who is attached depends on another for emotional stability. But when you are just relating, you are not depending on them. And that kind of love is very rare because it requires something very uncomfortable. And that is seeing attachment as it forms. To love without attachment, you need to see that attachment as it forms. And in a separate video, we've explained that how that happens. Okay, seeing attachment as it unfolds without turning it into a full investigation. And in that seeing, something changes naturally. You don't become cold or distant. You become present without fear. You become connected without control. And you freely love. That is, you have freedom in love. And finally, your inner FBI retires peacefully. There are no cases. You don't keep on investigating. There is just love as it is.